I can't concentrate with this fringe, it's just itching the hell out of my eyes. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I decided that I'm going to review a couple of eyeliners that I've recently purchased. So here are basically 6 different eyeliners that I have purchased, and they are all mid to expensive kind of range. I'm the kind of person, I like to get cheap and cheerful products. So if I feel like a product is not worth it, then, or I've saw reviews on it, I'm not the kind of person who will do trial and error with my money. Like, no, because I know that when I buy it, I'm gonna be fuming that I hate it.
So yeah, I'm basically going to do a review on a couple of liquid eyeliners that I have purchased and kind of give you guys what I think about the eyeliner and if I would recommend it to you.
So this is eyeliner number 1. If you checked out my friend Mosa Love's channel, you will know that she swears by Poundland eyeliners. Like, she even brought me in on it, so I was thinking, what have I got to lose? Like, it's £1. So yeah. This one is a Brown Pro Liquid Eyeliner, and the company's name is Makeup Gallery. I don't know what the colour is because it doesn't say on the packet, but apparently it's long-lasting, intense colour for bold and beautiful eyes. Personally, I've been using this one for, do you know how, this is really cheeky by the way, you know how when you get like a little pimple, like for example, I got a little pimple here. For this one, if I get a pimple and it's like tiny and I don't want people to see it and I don't want to pop it at the same time, I'll pop a little bit of this brown eyeliner on it. Don't play with me, like a spot will never be seen on this face, okay? Never. So yeah, I've not actually used this for my actual eyeliner, but I have used it everywhere else basically. And I find that it is long lasting, but sometimes it does get a bit crispy. I'll give you a bit of a tester on what it's like. That is what the wand looks like. I'll give you a little tester. So yeah, I mean it's a pretty thin brush. The product, it's a bit weird. I mean, I don't know where I would actually use brow liner, but I am trying to like experiment with colour. This one comes out a bit, I like the way the brush is. Like, it's nice and thin, but you can also make it thick when you do go over the top bit of your eye. So yeah, I really like this brush. The colour's not too brown. I thought it would be like when I first bought it, I thought it would be like an ashy, like crusty brown. But I really do like this brown. It's like an off black brown. Those are the kind of streaks that this Poundland eyeliner produced. Out of 10, I would give this, I'd give it a 7.5 because it is long lasting, it's got a nice colour to it, and the price is very cost efficient. This is eyeliner number 2. So if you've been watching my videos from the very beginning, you would know that I basically swear by this eyeliner. Like, I don't know if it's biased if I even include it in this video, but honestly this eyeliner is amazing. Like, amazing. This is probably my 4th time I've purchased it. It's not that expensive, so it is affordable, and you can get it from quite a few places. I think I got this from Superdrug, but it is available in Boots. It's not available in like beauty supply stores because it is Bourjois. But yeah, it's called the Lina, I don't know how to say this word, Pinceau Liquid Eyeliner in Ultra Black. And this one apparently gives you a high precision brush. Like, I'm not gonna lie, with this one, the brush I have slightly destroyed it. But what I love about this is that it is so black. This is a very good eyeliner, but I would say it's not really beginner friendly. So I would probably go for a very thin brush at the beginning and then move on to one of these, because this brush is actually very thick. So the brush is quite thick, which does actually make the end bit, when you do the little flick on the end of your eyeliner, it makes it very hard. So I wouldn't suggest this Bourjois one for beginners. I would probably keep this for people who are experienced or like are confident in doing their eyeliner flick. Out of 10, I would give it 9.5. Just because coverage is amazing, it doesn't get crispy during the day, and I think the price is okay for the products you're getting. Like, I'm stingy, but I would actually pay for this. And it does say on it that it lasts for 16 hours, and I can agree with that. It actually lasts for time. So this is called Maybelline New York Master Ink, and the colour is called Satin. I purchased this also from Superdrug, but I absolutely hate it. Simply because, I mean, the brush, yeah, you've got a nice point on the brush, but it is so stiff that you can't do like the little flicks. Like, do you know when the brush is so stiff that when you try and do like a cheeky flick, it's like square? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a good brush. And especially because you want the flexibility of like freewheeling the flick so that it's not like a forced drag line. Like, you eyeliner fiends will know what I'm talking about, but this brush is stiff. And like, this again wasn't expensive, but still, like, how am I putting on my eyeliner if the brush is stiff? Do you know what I mean? Like, the end of the brush, like, there's like the tiniest bit, which is like a brush, and then the rest is all plastic. So nah, don't buy it, guys. It's horrible. Out of 10, I would give this 3. And that's actually me being generous. Like, I know the colour on it is a bit ashy. Like, it's not proper black, so it's not something to cry about, basically. Then we've got the MUA Wet Look Eyeliner. This is one of the Superdrug signature brands. I got this when I wanted to, you know, explore, but it wasn't expensive at all. Like, it was the signature brand. You know, them eyeliners are like £1, £2, like, it wasn't expensive. But this, like the last one, the brush is very stiff. So there's not a lot of flicky. Like, you can't do a fleeky eyeliner with a brush that doesn't want to move. Like, it's not a good eyeliner, basically. I mean, if you like the stiff, thick end of your eyeliner, like the kind of put together look, then go for it. But I like to do the kind of gradual, fade eyeliner. So mine like gets very thin and non-existent at the end. But I think it just depends on what kind of eyeliner you like to do. Like, this might be good for some people, but for me, I wasn't a fan because I couldn't perfect my way. The coverage is very kind of watery, but it is very black. And like the other one, not as good as the Bourjois one, it did stay for about a normal working day, so about 6-7 hours, but it was just very hard. Like, it's a lot of time and effort to like perfect it. We got another Bourjois Paris liner, and it's called Clubbing Ultra Black. So this one kind of basically says, yes, I am very black and I am amazing. This eyeliner, like the other Bourjois one, is amazing. This has an even thinner end. So the stick, you can really get the flick you want because the end is so precise and thin. So I'd say for beginners, when you want to take it slow when you're putting on your eyeliner, this is perfect because you're not going to put too much or do your wing too big and then like be fucked. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is actually very good. It's very black, the coverage is amazing. It's just like the 16-hour one for the other Bourjois eyeliner, and it was a similar price. I think you get quite a lot out of it, so that is basically the bottle. And out of 10, I would give this, I'd give it a 9.5 as well. If not 10, I just don't want to be too generous. But this one is amazing. Then we've got our Rimmel Glam Eyes. So this one, like the last one, I would basically say that this Rimmel one is a cheaper version of this Bourjois one. So this is a cheaper version of this. because they essentially both had the same brush. They're both extremely thin. Can you see that? Oh, that was a big swipe. Look. You can just get those little flicks in. Like, it just makes it look so much better. I just think it's amazing because you can do like your desired flick in little to no effort. It's very black and the coverage doesn't get crispy. It stays that consistent silky look after you put it on for a couple of hours. It is waterproof, as they all are, and it was a reasonable price. If I couldn't find the other Bourjois one, I would probably buy this. So I'll definitely repurchase this one, and I'll give this one an 8.5 out of 10, just because I wish there was more product in the bowl. So there it is, what I think about all of my recent eyeliner purchases. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to put some comments in the comments and tell me what you want to see next. And don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!